How's it going, everyone? This is Abe's Card Collection, and we are back with another Through the Mail Tuesday video. We have 8 more returns stacked up over here. Hope your weeks are starting off well, your mailboxes are full, and we're going to start in North Texas, Dallas, Texas, PNDC. Processing and Distribution Center is my guess. Who is inside? Bob. Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't even realize there was glare on that. I'm sorry. Sent to Mr. Lilly about a month back. Sent to him again because this card I was able to pick up. I've been wanting this card for a long time. I believe it completes my player era run of him. And because I sent to him just a month ago, I put a 20 in there instead of his normal $5 fee. And yeah, he hooked it up. I guess that's what they would say. That is incredible. 3 inscriptions. Oh my goodness. Bob Lilly, one or two greatest defensive tackles of all time. This is a 1972 Topps high number all-pro card. Not the easiest to come by. I spent probably better part of 8-9 months looking for the right one to get for the right price. And yeah, I wasn't going to take any risks. So a $20 bill went out with this card. But Mr. Lilly's 85 years old now. He played his entire career with those Dallas Cowboys from 1961 to 1974 after being a first-round pick in the 1961 draft out of TCU, where he was a unanimous All-American in 1960 and first-team All-Southwestern Conference in 1959 and 1960. With the Cowboys, though, he was an 11-time Pro Bowler, as he wrote here. Part of 2 NFL All-Decades teams in 1960 and 1970. I think Jim Bockin's the only other player to be a part of those 2 teams as well. Not very many non-specialists, we'll say, make 2 NFL All-Decade teams. He was a 7-time first-team All-Pro, a Super Bowl champion. He was part of the Dallas Cowboys Ring of Honor. He got back to us. Let's see here. 1 out of 1, 11 days. I did send $20. His normal fee is just $5, which is an incredible deal. But part of the Pro Football Hall of Fame and the College Football Hall of Fame. And Mr. Bob Lilly. Whew. Guess if you wanted 3 inscriptions too, you send $20. Holy McGillicuddy, that is awesome. I'm going to go down and say that's my favorite of the week. And we still have 7 to go. Our next one is Parts Unknown. Old stamp here from Parts Unknown. Dang, look at that card. Oh, okay, I've seen a few people get him back. Mr. Scott Garrelts. Very nice there on an 88 Donruss, an 87 Donruss, an 88 Topps, and an 89 Topps. Oh, man, 4 out there. Mr. Scott Garrelts, very interesting autograph. Kind of like it. He 63 years old now. Won 69 games in his MLB career with 703 strikeouts and a 3.29 ERA. Don't know what I'm saying there. But entirely with the San Francisco Giants from 1982 to 1991. Was an all-star with them in 85. Led the NL in ERA in 1989 as part of the San Francisco Giants Wall of Fame. And he got back to us. 4 out of 4. 503 days. 503 days. Wow. Not my longest ever, but that's not a short amount of time. Very nice there, Mr. Scott Garrelts. Let's raise that up a little bit because we'll make sure we got enough space here. Whew. How about San Diego, California next? Good old San Diego, California. We have... Oh, wow. Okay, Ron Mix. Oh, wow. Okay. This is his rookie card. It is a 1960 Fleer, I believe. He put a Hall of Fame inscription on there, 1979. The intellectual assassin himself. Okay, I've never sent to Ron Mix before. He has a very interesting fee structure. You have to make out a check for $25 to... a local charity of his. So Ron Mix, yeah, Never sent to him before. He doesn't do signings near me either. So I've been holding on to this rookie card for at least 4 or 5 years, hoping he'd do a signing near me. And then I figured I'd send it out. He's been hit or miss in the past. I think he's a hit right now. I mean, obviously he's a hit right now, but he's 86 years old. Heck of an offensive tackle. He was fantastic at college at USC. Got drafted in the first round of the 1960 draft. Went to the Los Angeles. I think he actually went to the AFL there. Played with the Chargers back when they were Los Angeles, and then they switched over there to the San Diego Chargers. Played there from 1960 to 1969. Had a final season with the Oakland Raiders in 1971. Was a 9-time All-AFL selection and 8-time AFL All-Star, AFL champion in 1963. He's part of the AFL All-Time Team. He's part of the Chargers Hall of Fame. Played 142 games there in the AFL. Pro Football Hall of Famer there in 1979. I like his signature. Nice blue ink there. He got back to us 1 out of 1, 23 days. There is a $25 donation requirement that goes to a local charity there in Los Angeles. Very nice. Happy to send that out. Happy to get that one back. These were 2 very expensive cards. Kind of risky sending them both out, but went for it and it paid off. That's the name of the game of TTM. It's kind of fun with those risks you take. South Suburban Illinois is next. We have Dan Pasqua. I've seen a lot of people get Dan Pasqua. I've never actually sent to him before, but that's a pretty cool signature on an 87 Topps. And then in 1991 Upper Deck. That is really fly. I like that. Some clean looking autographs. I love the placement. Mr. Dan Pasqua is 63 years old. He played just for the Yankees and the White Sox. Pretty nice to get both represented there. Played from 1985 to 1994. He had 117 home runs in his MLB career with a .244 batting average, 390 RBIs. He got back to us 2 out of 2. 105 days. I'm going to put that Upper Deck up because it just looks really clean. Thank you, Mr. Pasqua. We're going to go back to South Suburban Illinois. Back to back. Very nice. We have Ron Kittle. Very cool. Ron Kittle on the 1991 Orioles Crown card. Those glasses. There's a 1985 Topps Tiffany. There's an 84 Fleer and an 86 Topps. These Tiffany cards, it never seems to stick. It's stuck back there. The autographs, you really have to wait, I think. No matter how much I prep them, they never seem to stick too well. They always smear. I think I like the 84 Fleer the best. Very nice there for Mr. Kittle. Power hitter himself. He's 67 years old. He played with the White Sox, the Yankees, the Indians, the Orioles, all from 1982 to 1991. He had 3 stints with those White Sox. Was the Rookie of the Year in 1983, selected the All-Star game in 83 as well. Hit 176 home runs in the majors with 460 runs batted in, a .239 career batting average. He got back to us 4 out of 4. 30 days. If you send his Topps rookie card, I think it's an 83 Topps. He will charge you $25, but everything else is free. So very cool there for Mr. Kittle. Let's do Kansas City. We have Willie Aikens. Never sent to him before. Got him there on an 84 Topps, an 81 Topps, and a Fleer. An 82 Fleer. There you go. I don't know. I like these cards. Probably go with that 84 Topps, though. The autograph looks pretty nice there. Did not want to sign over his face. Mr. Aikens is 70 years old. Played for the Angels, the Royals, and the Blue Jays, all from 1977 to 1985. He had .271 in his MLB career. 110 home runs, 415 runs batted in. He got back to us 3 out of 3. 37 days. Thank you, Mr. Willie Mays Aikens. Love that. How about Pittsburgh, PA? Pittsburgh, PA. This one's super thin. Bryan Hinkle. You know, I just found some Bryan Hinkle cards on my desk, and I don't remember sending these out. They're not the ones I haven't sent one out. I want to send one out, but I totally forgot I already sent one out. But anyways, 91 Upper Tech. We got a scorecard here. We got a 92 Fleer Ultra. That scorecard's from 1990. Pretty cool there. Oh, I like the oxygen mask. The Ultra probably turned out the best, though, with all that green space. But Bryan Hinkle, nice addition to the Steelers collection. He's 65 years old. He was a 6th-round pick in the 1981 draft out of Oregon. Played his entire career with the Steelers from 1981 to 1993, where he had 22.5 sacks, 15 interceptions, 11 fumble recoveries, 744 tackles to go along with 3 defensive touchdowns. He got back to us 3 out of 3, 585 days. Okay, we had a couple of long ones this week. Mr. Bryan Hinkle, we're also out of space. I don't know what to do here. Let's do that. We got one more to go. Seattle, Washington it is. This one has a pretty old stamp on it as well. We have Chris Flexen. I don't remember seeing this one out either. Chris Flexen. That's a pretty cool Topps Heritage. And that's not a first Bowman, but that's a 2014 Bowman. I don't know what his first Bowman is. That's pretty cool though. 22 Topps. Sharing the bill there with Garrett Cole and Steven Matz. Oh no, that Heritage though. Pretty nice there. Chris Flexen, he's with the Cubbies right now. He had a really interesting story though. He came up with the Mets, pitched with them for a little bit, mixed success, and then in 2020 went over to pitch in Korea. Did pretty well there, bounced back to Major League Baseball, and pitched for the Mariners. I think that's where I sent this one. I got to check the spreadsheet here in a second. Also, has pitched for the Rockies. I think last year he was with the White Sox, so he's kind of floated around just a little bit. But that first year, obviously, with the Mariners, he did pretty good. He was second in league there in wins leaders. 14 wins, not too bad. So brought some of that, kind of one of those guys where they go over to Asia, they find themselves, and then they come back. Eric Fetty did that pretty recently himself. I believe he's with the Cubbies right now in spring training. But goes to a 5 ERA, I think. 30 wins, 466 strikeouts. When the KBO, he had a 3.01 ERA, 132 strikeouts, and 8 wins there in 2020. And according to my spreadsheet, he got back to us 3 out of 3, 908 days. So he had a one-up there, Mr. Scott Garrelts and Mr. Bryan Hinkle. Wow. What a week of returns. I mean, I am pumped about that, Bob Lilly. And that raw mix card is pretty sweet in and of itself. 3 really long returns. Nice little mixture. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.